Hey YouTubers, it is Kat with day 5 with the report of Mara Ink's lip blush, the touch-up session. The color has held very well. I did have, if you check my playlist videos, you'll see on my before and afters, I did have PermaBlend done the first time a couple years ago. And then I had 11 weeks ago gotten it done with Mara Ink. And oh my goodness, I love Mara Ink for semi-permanent makeup. So much better, at least it is on the lips. It's nice and it's smooth and it heals better. Like all the flakiness in this stage is pretty much done. I might have a little bit more tomorrow or overnight, but this is the color that now is the base color of healing forward. And by day 7, I'll have more of the depth of the tone, and then in 7 weeks to 6 weeks out from here, I'll know exactly what the color will be. Sometimes people go for another touch-up after the initial touch-up, and I'll see I'm really enjoying it and liking it. So for people who haven't watched my videos or aren't aware of my first time I did it with PermaBlend ink, and the tattoo ink did not hold. I found out later that it was due to having had COVID in the past. COVID eats away tattoo ink. Don't know how long it's in your system to eat it away, but I had a tattoo done in honor of my grandfather back in 2003 after he passed. And that tattoo had orange and yellow in it and other colors, and the orange and the yellow is gone. And it had lasted all these years. And so when I went to go get the permanent makeup done by a different artist, she tried, and even my eyeliner, the black was something that was supposed to stay relatively easy with anybody. It took a long process. You can watch my eyeliner video. It's under before and after permanent makeup in my playlist section on YouTube. Anyways, so after the initial touch-up session with her for my lips, finally she had this great idea. Let's put some permanent tattoo, not just semi-permanent, but let's put, a coat of permanent tattoo ink in it. I don't recall if she mixed it in it at the same time or did a separate pass with it. But so my colors here that I have today are the semi-permanent Mara inks, Marshmellow and Lollipop. So anybody who gets the colors, it's going to look different on everybody because it depends what your skin is like, how the lips, your muscles going to receive it, and do you have any blemishes or any patchiness in your lips to begin with. It's different for every person. But this will give you a little bit of an idea. It is a nice pink, and it was the 1-to-1 ratio, so half Marshmellow, half Lollipop mixed. So, and then what's going to happen is by day 7, I'll have an understanding more of what the real base color is, and then it will slightly get a little bit more color, and by week 6 to week 8, I'll know, oh, this is the color now. And if I like it, I'll keep it and not have to do a touch-up for 2 to 5 years, hopefully. And if I don't like it or change my mind, then you can go back and then you can have more passes of different colors. And the Mara ink heals also very clean, very, I want to just say velvety, kind of feathery, smooth. Like if you watch my PermaBlend ink ones, the healing process for that, oh my goodness, it did not heal smooth like this at all. So I'm very happy. Like I don't even need to wear a mask today. I did wear a mask a little bit yesterday, but on the whole, I've been okay without a mask. It hasn't been traumatic feel. I have one video from the PermaBlend where literally it's like I have a little mustache on each side here coming out, But yeah, so if you have any questions, for anybody who's interested, please leave them in the comment section and I will answer your questions. It's a wonderful thing to do. There's reasons to do it for a lot of people. First of all, because you like it and you want it. B, you might be a tat lover like me. And C, I'm a swimmer. I'm an avid swimmer. I love swimming. I can swim for hours. And I mean, there's this one gym I used to go to, and someone came up to me and goes, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you can just swim and swim and swim and swim. Don't you get tired?" It's like, no, put me in the water. I'm a fish. Anyways, so for swimming, it gives some life in my face, and I like that, and I do it for me. And another reason why people get it done also is health reasons. For myself, I have some pre-existing non-contagious conditions that God can heal at any minute. But one example is ever since high school, my hands have shaken off and on, and as I age, it seems to be more extreme and more often. I get just a slight shake in my hands, so much so that even holding a cup now, sometimes I'm having to do it with two hands and gently guide it. And so I don't have to worry about, it shaking when I want to putting on eyeliner, and I don't have to worry about it on my lips, like the lining and all that. It's done. It's done. If I want to put a gloss over it, fine. Or if I want to put lipstick on top of it, fine. But I have a base of color. And another reason is, I'll share another one. One of the other conditions I have is CKD, and that's chronic kidney disease. And luckily, I'm only at a stage 3A. It goes up to stage 5. But with that, and if you don't buy organic makeup or organic lipstick, which I have converted to when I do use it, but there's so many chemicals and there's so many things. Like they've even put, if you look it up, like in mascara, it's acidine, but they have put mercury in some of the products. So especially Dollar Tree products or less expensive products if you go to Walgreens, but Google search, what are the ingredients inside of lipsticks, or do they put mercury inside makeup, the powder-based makeup and the chemicals? So when you have this, it's done. And the lip ink I have does not have any heavy metals in it. So you have to be careful of that too. The old tattoo ink used to have heavy metals in it. So you want to make sure that the ink that you're using is of its outstanding quality. And, if you don't want to have those chemicals or those pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, any of that on your skin, buy organic or do permanent makeup. I love it. Love, love, love. Highly, highly recommend it. But it's not for everybody, and some people might not like it at all, and that's okay. I mean, every individual person does what they need to do for themselves. So for me, when I was healing off of COVID the first time, I looked like I was at death's door. And sometimes because of some underlying chronic conditions I have, I can be in extreme pain, and it changes my, the coloring in my face. And I go through day to day, and I try my best not to complain. And I'm not complaining. I'm just giving a reason why people might get it, is that when I look in the mirror and I'm having a bad day of pain, it's like, it's not showing all over my face. I don't need myself to, or want myself to, go out there and like just project, like, oh my goodness, like pain, like she must be suffering. It's like, no, I'm very optimistic, very joyful. I press forward. God can heal everything and anything that I have. He has healed tremendously, miraculously, a couple other conditions I had in health in my past. But it's this thing for me. I'm like, wow, like I don't look like I'm in pain, and I don't look like I'm at death's door, which is very, very important to me. So yeah, and I'm sure there's tons of other reasons people might get it. You can put reasons in the comment why you might get it for you. And if you don't like it and it's not for you, to each their own. Like I said, some people don't wear makeup at all. I definitely wanted mine to show. That was the goal that I had with the 2 artists I've had who have done my permanent makeup so far. You don't have to get it where it really shows. It can just look like a hue, tone, color, a little bit more natural for your lips. But, as I said in one of my other videos, if I'm going to pay the bucks, I want it to show. And I don't mind my face looking like it has makeup on it at all. Obviously, you can tell by my eyes. So, yeah, feel free if you have any questions. I really want to help women and men in this process. A lot of men get permanent makeup or semi-permanent makeup too, especially cancer survivors, people who have reasons where they want to have like scars from radiation covered, or scars in general, surgery scars for women or men that have had breast cancer. They do permanent and semi-permanent makeup so that you can have a natural looking areola, because when you get your a replacement done for your breast enhancement, I didn't know this except for one of my initial artists used to volunteer designing areolas on breast survivor victims, and I was looking at her photos and I did not know. I thought it would be like they would leave you with an areola, or like when you have your breast, they'd somehow design it, but I guess in the stage of the healing of that, they don't. And so permanent makeup and semi-permanent makeup has many, many beneficial reasons to get. They have this thing where they do for men in their scalp, and you can research it and see. I think bald men are sexy, and I think men with long hair are sexy, or like short. It doesn't matter to me if a man has hair or not. Like, I think just like all women are beautiful, all men are beautiful. God made every single living creature. And so, but there are people who might want to have it look like they're having hair growth coming out of their hair, or to fill in receding hairlines. And women do it too. So yeah, any questions, feel free to ask. I know I'm rambling. I know I'm jambling. If you stayed with me this long, congratulations. Take care, everybody, and God bless.